Belsnickel originated from Germany during the 1800s. He was said to be a companion of Saint Nicholas. However, unlike Saint Nick, Belsnickel had a mean streak. He was said to dress in filthy rags and often wore a strange mask with a long tongue in order to hide his true identity. He would also carry a switch with which he would use to threaten and beat any who had misbehaved throughout the year. Despite this, Belsnickel also carried candy in his pockets, which he would give to the children who had behaved.
Man, I can already tell this video is gonna make me like fear Christmas, guys. That is a lot. Yeah, I mean, that guy is a lot. I've actually heard of him before. I've read up on the legends, and yeah, it's like scary stuff. You got beautiful Saint Nick, you got Santa, and then it's like this guy. This guy. Alright, let's keep going.
The name is derived from the German meaning folklore, and he is known to be the evil companion of Santa Claus or Saint Nick, as he is referenced to in German folklore. Krampus has a demonic appearance, with horns on his head and a body that resembles that of a humanoid goat. Children of Germany were warned if they misbehaved around Christmas time, Krampus would kidnap them and torture them in his secret lair. As time went by, certain regions of Germany have tried to bury this creepy urban legend, explaining that it is too violent and distressing a tale to allow children to believe in.
I agree with that last part, guys. Like, this is too distressing a tale. And I understand, like, you're trying to help your kids be good right now. You're just like, hey, like, be good. But this is, like, not okay, man. Like, we're going too far with this when it's like, be good, or this goat creature demon man is gonna come put you in his sack and then beat you in his lair. Like, no thank you, dude. No thank you.
In Portugal, there is an annual tradition every Christmas for families to wake up early on the morning of the 25th and have a big feast.
Love it.
This feast is known as Consoda. What's creepy about this celebration is its connection to the dead. You see, the Feast of Consoda was created to honor the dead relatives of the family, which is fine, but is made particularly spooky by one key point. These families do not just lay out plates of food for themselves, but also will place down plates for the spirits of their deceased family members, inviting the lost souls to return to Earth and join them.
Okay, you know, like, yeah, I understand. It's a little bit creepy, but I think it's okay. You know, I think it's okay. It's like the same thing as going to like a cemetery and putting some flowers down beside a tombstone. You know, like, obviously, like, that person, like, that's for the spirit, and you know, those flowers probably aren't gonna go anywhere. But it's the thought, you know, and it's like laying out a thing of food. It's like I don't know. That's kind of cute. I think that's kind of cute. I don't think it's creepy, guys. Comment down below. What do you got? Cute or creepy? Let me know.
Coltrin is a giant cat that prowls the winter streets of various towns and villages during Christmas time, according to Icelandic folklore, that is. It is said that this giant cat was vicious and would attack anyone who didn't wear new clothes around the Christmas season. It is assumed this particular urban legend was created in an attempt to make the townsfolk work harder around the holiday period, when more people are prone to laziness.
Yeah, guys, I've read up on the cat too, and it is a big cat. Like, it will mess you up, dude. And I am definitely a cat guy. Like, I love me a nice kitty, but that thing is said to be massive, and it's gonna absolutely annihilate you. So that's scary. Also, all of these scary Christmas urban legends, can somebody comment down below, why don't we have any like westernized ones? You know, it's like they're all kind of like central in like Europe. You get Germany, you get Iceland, you get Norway, Spain, Portugal, right? It's like all these places, but I don't actually hear any of them about like Canada or United States or South America or something like that. So comment down below. Maybe I'm just ignorant of like those ones. I'm not sure.
Bells roughly translate as fur in German, and nickel here refers to jolly old St. Nicholas. So Belsnickel is St. Nicholas in fur or pelts. And this figure from German folklore does indeed dole out the occasional gifts like Santa Claus. He even carries a sack full of candy for good little children. That, however, is where the similarities end. Instead of a nice coat, Belle Snickle's furs are grimy and sometimes just outright dirty. And while St. Nick will just leave a lump of coal for naughty children, Belle Snickle will whip them on their backs with a switch. And don't bother lying. Just like the real St. Nick, he's always watching.
Wow, yeah, that thing does look pretty menacing, eh? Like that, they're calling it a switch, right? I guess that thing, I would not be happy to get that thing on the back. I would much prefer the candy. Like, give me some jujubes, please, and not the whip, guys, because that is rough.
The Murray Lune is a Welsh skeletal horse spirit. It is a custom in which revelers will visit your home while carrying a horse skull that has been decked during the holidays with ribbon, bells, and a sheet to give the whole affair a ghostly appearance. The Murray Lune troop will engage the owners in a battle of verses and insults. If the troop has the cleverest rhymes, they are allowed in for drinks and food, while Murray Lune will scare away anything unwanted from the year. Even if the owner wins the versus battle, they will still let the troop in for this reason.
Okay, you know, that's cool. That's nice. Now, I do think that they were missing a little bit of the legend here, because I've read up on this one too, and it's like, there's supposed to be like the urban legend of this ghost horse, you know, it's like yes, we're walking around, we're doing this, but like there also is a legend of an actual ghost horse. I guess we didn't really cover that in this one, but that whole, that kind of dynamic, it's like people come into your home, it's like a Christmas caroler, they have this thing going on, and we engage in this like, you know, little like diss battle, and then we just all get drinks. Like, that's cool. That's kind of nice, you know, like, I like that.
La Bafana may look like a hag, but this Italian witch is not a creature of Halloween. She is actually associated with the Epiphany, a post-Christmas observance that celebrates the arrival of the three wise men in Bethlehem. Legend has it that the Bafana was asked by the wise men to join them, but she declined and said she had too much work to do. Realizing her mistake, she tried to catch up with them, but was unable to do so. Exhausted on the eve of their arrival in Bethlehem, she threw herself under a tree, and a branch from the tree fell and became a magical broomstick that allowed her to fly, looking for baby Jesus. Today, the Bafana appears during and just before Epiphany events, giving treats and small gifts to good children.
Damn! I wish that a tree fell for me and I could fly, man. Like, that's a pretty good gig if you ask me. She trips, a tree falls, and it's like, boom, like now I have like this like literal broomstick that flies. Heck yeah, dude. I mean, even if you have to like search around the entire globe for, you know, baby Jesus, like, fine, man, at least I'm flying. That'd be cool.
It hails from the Icelandic folklore and is more interested in eating than giving them things to eat. Come Christmas time, Grila is said to come down from her mountain and seek out naughty children. She gathers them up in a sack, carries them back to her mountain in order to make them into a stew. While the Bafana is often a kind-looking witch, the Grila is truly a hideous-looking one, with horns on her head, many tails, and a very large wart-covered nose. This is one Christmas time visitor you don't want to see.
I was waiting for this one, guys. I knew about this one as well, and I was waiting for it, and it is bad. Like, it's like, if you've been a little bad this year, you are gonna straight up get eaten. Like, at least Krampus apparently takes you to his lair, beats you, and then there's the potential for death, but sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes it's like you just get the little beating and you're gone. This one, it's like you will straight up get boiled, eaten, like full on Hansel and Gretel going on. It's not nice. You don't want it. Yeah, it's a bad one. Damn, was that Iceland as well? I think it was, but if so, like, Iceland guys, like, you guys have some scary urban legends, man.
Grila originated in Iceland, and it wasn't actually linked to Christmas until the 17th century. Once she was linked to Christmas, she was used mainly to scare children into being good. Grila was a giant that lived in the mountains of Iceland, who had an insupportable appetite for misbehaved children. She had the ability to detect children that were being bad, and every Christmas, she would leave her cave to find misbehaving children to eat.
That is, oh man, those last two images were like so unsettling, guys. I hate that. I hate that so much. Like, why is this a thing? Why do we tell our kids this, you know? Like, oh yeah, like somebody's gonna come and eat you? I'm dipping from home, dude. Like, I'm gone. Don't catch me on December 24th, because I am out of here, man. Like, I'm on the first plane, like, across the Atlantic. Like, I'm living in freaking Canada now, man. As long as there's no, like, witch eating, or excuse me, like eating witch over there. Like, that's scary, bro. I don't want to hear this. I'm not going to be telling if I ever have kids, they're not learning about this.
It is unique from the others because it actually has a good side to it too. This legend originated in Germany. The way it works is that there are two Perchtin, both with different genders. The female one is the beautiful Perchtin, and the male one is the ugly Perchtin. The beautiful Perchtin would reward the good people of the world on Christmas, and the ugly Perchtin would punish the bad people on Christmas.
Okay, I wasn't aware that there was supposed to be a like a female side or a beautiful Perchtin that would reward people. I've only ever been familiar with like the kind of like nasty looking goat ones that you get, and like they go around on Christmas time and do very similar stuff to like Krampus and some of the other ones here. Like they are said to like take children away, and also too, it's like they will like raid homes. Like that's what like the legend says. It's like if you've been bad this year, like your entire home, like you might even have the door closed. It's like your home could get burned down, like it get ransacked, like everything is not safe anymore. Like be good. That's the whole thing. Be good. Alright guys, there you have it. Those are all the scary Christmas urban legends. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Hit that like, smash the subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Scary Christmas. 1 second. It's called. What's it called again? Sorry. Scary Christmas urban legends that will ruin your day. Gotcha. Okay.